There we go. Much better. Okay, good. What the heck? Why isn't that? Should not be hearing myself. Hold on. Um. Oops. Hold on. What the heck? Microphone. Yeah, monitoring is off. Okay, whatever. It also says Convoy no longer active. Okay. Um. Well, at least one good thing about your job is it's still your job, even though you're not hooked into the convoy. What the heck? Okay, loading convoys. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if it shows up. Okay. Whoops. Hmm. Okay. Okay, it does not show it. Okay, close session. Okay. Convoy. Restart. Host. There we go. Okay, you can rejoin. It should be active now. Oops, parking brake is on. There we go. I don't know. There we go. A little bit of... There we go. Hello. Yeah, there you go. Welcome, everybody. 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 Boom. Okay, good. So now I still have 600 miles to go. Yeah, what Nightbot said, you know? Nobody's gonna bite you. Not unless you want to. Not unless you want them to. I'm gonna talk to somebody on Monday. I don't know if they're gonna be on, if they're gonna be streaming on Monday, but maybe contact them in Discord and see, in their Discord, and see what they want to do. Because another channel that I watch pretty regularly, channel's name is Imperial Jedi, and he's a Canadian streamer, and he had talked about playing Left 4 Dead 2 on his stream, and if his schedule and my schedule match up, I might join him in game if I can. I don't mind playing Left 4 Dead 2. I like killing zombies just as much as the next person. I mean, not all the time, but sometimes. Also, if anybody sees Suribot or Siribot, or however you want to say it, that bot is hopefully doing what both Haiwan and I don't really care for doing, and that is getting rid of the annoying bots that come in and do all of that crap that nobody cares about, trying to get you to sign up for, or to get you to pay for viewers and followers and all that other bullshit that you shouldn't do. And since Suribot has been in the channel, we have not gotten any of that stuff. So either it's working or people just gave up, one of the two. Because I looked up stuff like that, and it was in the description, and this bot has been has been on Twitch since 2015, so I would say it's doing something good. And it's basically like all of the other bots that you see, like Stay Hydrated bot and all that other ones. Honestly, I like the Stay Hydrated bot and all those other ones that make sure you drink liquid as you're streaming. So let's see how we do in here. 514 miles to go. Okay, we got plenty of fuel to get to our destination. Honestly, if I had thought about it while the internet was down, I could have went and got something to drink, but I didn't even think about it till just right now. Probably get some apple juice. The Walmart that we shop at had a brand of apple juice that I like because it tastes like fresh pressed apple juice. Doesn't have all the extra crap in it that you don't need. it tastes kind of like they pressed it, like they washed the apples and then they pressed them. It doesn't taste like they peeled them and then pressed them. Okay, I am going to take a short break. I'm going to go get something to drink and be right back. Boom. Okay, good. Beep beep. There, go around me, you stupid idiot. I was completely off to the side. Okay, there. Stupid thing. Okay, so for everybody that isn't subscribed to the channel, they all got ads while I was gone, so. Like they say, if you don't want ads, either hit that subscribe button or get turbo. Be turboed. Because turbo, if you watch gobs and gobs and gobs of different channels, if you watch more than one, let's put it that way, then it makes sense to get it. It's $11.99 a month. You don't get ads in any channel you watch, not just this one. Or if you subscribe to this channel, you just don't get ads in this channel. Of course, if I wanted to be a dick, I can make it so that you still see ads, but I don't. Because Twitch actually gives you the choice whether you want people to see less ads for when you become a subscriber, or no ads. Well, I pick for people to see no ads, because I mean, come on. You want people to subscribe to your channel, not just say fuck you and I'm out of here. Hey, why am I still seeing ads? Hmm? There's some people that don't mind seeing ads, because I know that I make some money off it. But honestly, there's times where we've actually made more money with ads than we did any other way. But hey, whatever. Oh, I don't know if it's a rumor or if it's actually true or not, but supposedly Twitch is allowing people that aren't that are not affiliates yet to make some money. I think the only thing that they can't do is they can't run ads. They can accept subscriptions and they can get bits, I think. I don't know if they can do channel points either, but I know they can't run ads. Twitch can run ads, but I don't think they can. But we're not gonna find out, so don't worry. I worked rather hard to get to the three average viewers, even though we haven't really had 3 average viewers for quite a while since then. But occasionally we get them. Occasionally we average 3. We get 3 average viewers for a month, and every time we do, Twitch says, "Hey, you've averaged 3 average viewers. You're eligible for affiliates." Like, hello, Twitch, do you pay attention who your affiliates are? I don't think so. I don't think Twitch pays attention to anything except for money. The only thing they care about is how much money they're making. They don't care how much money you are making. They care how much money they are making. Because if you notice, all the stuff that they have put out makes them money. Oh, and they were trying. The one thing that they are running until December is a discount for people who subscribe, but they made sure that they put in the description for that feature. Oh, and you get to share the money with us. It's like, no. So I did not sign up for that discount, so sorry. Because it's supposedly running until December, but whatever. I mean, it'd be one thing to give somebody a discount if they're like gifting gobs of subs, you know, like 10 or 20 subs or something like that. But if they're just subbing themselves, honestly, 35%, I think it's like $1. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna like maybe sign up for like 6 months at a time, it might be worth it. I don't know too many people that do that. A lot of people sign up for the recurring sub so that it just charges their credit card every month. Or if you sign up for 6 months at a time, it charges you for those 6 months all at once, and then, but I don't get the money until the next month rolls around. I get it month by month, where your credit card gets charged all at once. I mean, for some people that might be a good thing, but because once you pay like what, like $36 and whatever tax you pay. Oh. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I'm in Arizona yet. Last time I saw it, I was in Gallup, New Mexico. We're galloping in New Mexico. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Okay. See, this part where they split apart, you know, from each other, so that they're not running side by side anymore. Those are the things that usually throw me off. Whoops. Okay, we seem to have lost a few people when the internet crashed. Great. I don't know if YouTube started up again or not, or if it was just blank the whole time the whole time the stream was down. Oh. But I don't know. It's when I was when we used to listen to music on stream, it seemed like the stream was a lot more fun, but I don't know. Probably gives me more to talk about now that we're not listening to music. Not getting our stream silenced. Oh, there we go. Happy cattle, yep. Because I can't say happy cows because that would be infringing on a brand. I can say it, but they can't. I'm not making any money off saying it, so. I mean, on YouTube, a lot of the times the reason why they just tell me about, they just warn me about it because of the fact that when there's copywritten music played on my streams and it's caught by YouTube. The reason why they just warn me about it is because the person who would be making money off it can't make any money off it because there isn't being any money made. Because we have 11 subscribers on YouTube, so therefore there is 0. Because normally when you play a copyrighted song and the person claims it, the person makes any money off that video that the creator makes. So you don't make any money off it because you screwed up, and it's kind of the easy way out if you think about it. We're gonna get off up here and get some fuel. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, there's somebody coming. They got themselves a boat. Oh, they're gonna be really nice and let me go. And this person here doesn't have any choice. Don't pull into this one, please. Thank you very much. There we go, we're getting some fuel. Let's see here. What the heck? Uh-oh, something went wrong. Chat is unavailable right now. What? Okay, hold on. Okay, I guess we'll find out in a few seconds. Okay. There we go. Getting back on the road again. Going places I've already been. There we go. Oh, we're in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, there we go. It's working again. For anybody who doesn't know, my tablet watches the stream also. My tablet's account is Bad Luck Gamer. There's been times where my computer has been down for any given reason, and I watch Twitch on my tablet. It's not the greatest way to do it, but go from well, at that time, a 22-inch screen to an 8.7-inch screen. Of course, I guess if you're watching on your phone, then you're already watching on a smaller screen than that. Come on, dude. Drive. Okay. I am about 143 miles out. I am going to rail export, so if you wanna meet me there, you can do that. So let's go, people. Come on, move it. Move it. God. Go, car. Well. Go. Hey guy, it helps if you swing the pick completely until it hits the ground. You do more damage that way. Because I don't know if anybody saw it, but the way the guy swings the pick, he goes, and then he slows down as he comes down to the ground. The object is to hit whatever you're aiming at as hard as you can. Because otherwise you just do nothing. When you swing a sledgehammer, technically you don't do... Okay. Technically, when you swing a sledgehammer, once you get it to here, the sledgehammer basically swings you. Especially if you swing one of those the bigger sledgehammers. The weight of the sledgehammer actually does most of the damage. You just pick it up and let the weight do the damage. But with that pick, he wasn't really going to do anything anyway, so... Because if you're working on something as hard as the surface that we're driving on, that pick isn't going to do anything. Except for make your arms hurt. Okay. I guess. Bushnell Farms. I don't know if they got any jobs to there, but maybe we'll find out when we get there. There was an update yesterday, I think it was. I think there was an update today too. But it was only like a 4 megabyte update. It wasn't really big. A lot of times when you get updates, it's not really the game updating, it's the mods in your game updating. There was one mod that I'd like to see updated, but it more than likely won't be because the person who created it doesn't care anymore. Because I've asked the person to update that mod a few times and I've gotten 0 response. Because that K200 truck is a nice truck. But I found a truck that is maybe similar to it. It's called the Kenworth K108. It actually shows up in your game as a 104, but it's similar looking to the K200, but I don't know if the wheels and tires are the same. There's actually a K220 mod, but I didn't care for the way that it looked. 'Cause I tried it out in game and I don't like it. I think the KT20 though, if I'm not mistaken, I think it has like a wrecker body for it. But I mean, you can't do anything with it, so it doesn't really. If you could do something with the wrecker body, I would have kept it. Could you imagine playing the other side of American Truck Simulator? You know, instead of just delivering loads from one place to another, you deliver wrecked trucks or broken down trucks from one place to another. I'm sure lots of people would love that. Let's see, is that window down too? Yep, it is. Okay. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Okay, we don't need, oops, don't need those on. Seems it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon in game. Oh. Gee. Let's see, where are we parking this thing? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? They love that spot for some reason. I can't figure that part out. Why? They just love that spot. I Nope, we're not gonna make it. Hold on. Nope, we're definitely not gonna make it that way either, I don't think. No. Well, we're definitely not gonna. No. Hold on. Uh-oh. Let's see. I don't know. There has been times where I've made this look really easy, but this isn't one of those times. Nope, we're not even close to being in that spot, but whatever. Actually, hold on. See if we can get this thing back over there. I don't know. I don't. Whoop, nope. Nope, we're still not gonna make it. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. We'll just do it this way. Just ram it into the wall. I don't know. Let's see if they allow us to do this. Nope, they didn't. We're not. We're way too close to the wall. There, now it's more in the spot. There we go. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do not one of those. Okay, what? Huh? What? Oh, there we are. It's just that this spot right here is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, thank you so much. Both of those. Oh, moving containers. I don't think I've ever done moving containers. Ooh, to Montana. Ooh, wow. Let's see where. Oh, okay. Come on, Diana. Okay. Somebody must have found a feature that they liked on the Freightliner Cascadia, because the what do you call it? The aero parts on the back of this truck were originally on the Freightliner Cascadia. And they've been on almost every truck since then. There we go. We're in 6th. Oop, we're rolling too. Huh? There we go. Yep. There we go. Well, car, you're gonna run into me because I'm going. By the way, we're going up to the Peterbilt dealership up here. Matter of fact, the Peterbilt dealership is right across. Excuse me, is right next door to my first ever garage. Yuma. What are you waiting for, people? Move it. Go. I don't care if anybody runs into you. Not my job. Come on, fire truck, move it. Where? Okay, we're... Let's see. Yep. It's the only job here, so... Where are we going? Going around the building, I guess. Where is it? It is right there. Okay, 24. Oop. Okay. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if Highline's load is right where mine was. Looks like it. He's lining up pretty much where I just came from. Okay. car zone. Get in the zone, car zone. Okay. I'm gonna. There we go. So okay, we're gonna be there roughly about 2:15. So we don't. Okay, I don't have to get any fuel, so that's all right. There we go. Okie dokie. Okay, let's get on the road again. On the road again. Going places I've already been. Can't wait to get on the road again. Delivering stuff I haven't done before. Okay. Come on, light. Turn green sometime today, be nice. Going up to Great Falls, Montana. Wow, man, 2 green lights in a row. Must be something wrong there. Normally, you get one light turns green, the next one turns red. So you play the game of driving one light to the next. Hey, you know something? The best part about this job is that I can drive the speed limit. Wow, man. What a concept. The speed limit. Quartzite. Ooh. Man, this truck sounds so real. You can hear the diesel engine. Oh, it's 55 through here. That's what we're gonna do. And if anybody wants to know how much money we got, it's right over there. $274 million. Can't forget the 800,000 though. Okay. Oh, and the 1,700 miles is the total number of miles that we've driven today, not just this trip. It used to be that... Oh, come on, game, stop it. It used to be that when you got a new job, it reset. It doesn't do that anymore. I am so glad of that. Okay, so we started this trip out in Yuma at the Peterbilt dealership. We got a moving container that we are taking to Great Falls, Montana, to the U.S. Beverages and Bottling Company. Or USBB. All those trucks that you see are driving around the map that say USBB on them. That's the place where we're going. And supposedly, this last time, an artist from SCS supposedly redid the logo for the USBB. So I guess we'll see, because I have driven past trucks that say that on it, but I don't think I've ever actually driven a load to there. At least not in a really long time if I have. Yeah. Hey, we are turning left up here sometime soon. Probably at this traffic light. That's what it looks like. Come on, bud, get out of here. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Come on. Come on, light. Come on, light. Move it. Turn. I don't want to be here all damn day. Come on. Go. Now, the only thing that this truck needs is a loud exhaust. So that everybody can hear it. Come on, move it. Speed limit's 35. You can do 39. Of course, everybody has to turn because we're turning. Well, at least that truck didn't get on the highway the same place we are. He went down further. Oh, there we go. Set my cruise to 75. Got a little bit of lag here and there, but nothing major. Uh-oh. Oh. The speed limit went down to 55. I do not know why, but it did. Oh, yay. Agricultural inspection. Don't know why they need to inspect our load, but they do. We got empty moving containers. There's nothing in them. Matter of fact, we're not getting shit for this load. We're getting 75.89. Oh, figures. Oh, of course. We're getting off in Blythe. Yay. Oh, headlights. Excuse me. It's 8 o'clock. Or just about. Oh well. You did a little bit of damage to my truck, but whatever. Did more damage to your car than you did to my truck. Bugs. Got little fruit flies flying around. Okay. Oops. Oh, wow. We're not supposed to pass here, but doesn't mean you can't. You're just not supposed to. Like this. I just broke the law. I just passed in a no passing zone. Oops. Let's see. Still doing 55. Driving on the back road, doing 55. Going for a drive. 55. Gee. It's already 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And getting back on the highway. Everybody else in my company is making more money than me. Okay, well that person isn't making more money than me, they just cost me money instead. But I mean the person who just cost me $2,000 after the two people in front of that person brought in 130 grand, so whatever. He can have the pocket change. Yep, this thing that almost always happens right after somebody takes money out of your pocket, the next person brings in a lot of money. Uh-oh. We gotta get weighed. This is where the people in your convoy can sometimes get ahead of you, because not everybody gets pulled into the way station, even though they basically have the same load as you. The DOT doesn't like you, so they pull you in. Sometimes. Okay. I'm gonna pull over for a second because I want to check them out. Where? Okay, hold on. What? Hold on, we're going to do M. Where are we going? We're getting on. Oh, okay. Why? Why could we have not gotten on 15 in Barstow? Instead of getting on 15 up there. I don't know. Because they don't want us to, that's why. If we gotten on 15 back there in Barstow, we would have not had to make this stupid turn here. Oh man. Come on, light. Hey. AI, artificial idiots. Or artificially intelligent. Oh man. Yep. That is the game for you. Oh, 65. Yeah, baby. Got to do 65. Oh, gee. 555 divorce. Gee. Do you really need business that bad that you come up with your own phone number for people to call you? Scumbag attorney. Divorce lawyers. Awful lawyers. Most of them. They want to get you lots of money, so they make lots of money. That's the only reason why a lawyer wants to get you lots of money. Because the more money he makes you, the more money he makes. He's gonna line his pockets with your money. Man. Okay, we're on 93, but we're only doing 65. They're advertising for Louisiana already. By the looks, Louisiana's probably the next one. Louisiana. Okay. B. Oops. Driven almost 2,000 miles today already. Been going for about almost 3 hours. See, the one thing that didn't happen when the stream got cut off is that the timer did not stop. Welcome to Nevada. We're going through Nevada. Gee, even Kim is making more money than me. They didn't even make 10 grand, and they made more money than me. They need to work on their spotlights. They look like big V's. Coming into the city of lost wages. Lost wages. It's basically what people do. They go there and they lose their paycheck. Not everybody, but some people might double or triple up. It's also a place where tons of people get married and divorced. You could get married and divorced in the same week. Maybe even in the same day. Highly doubt it, though. Okay, yep. 973 miles to go. Oh, gee. $356. Ooh, wow. Spencer's probably the only person in my entire company that's not making more money than me. Mm-hmm. Monkey King, yeah. Okay. Arizona. Arid Arizona. We just went from one desert to another. Oops. Oh, it's 75 through here. Oh, we get to bypass the way station. Oh, wow. Went from Arizona to Utah. Utah. On 15, okay. Brigham City, Utah. Okay. 888 miles to go. Oops. Come on. Whoa. Oops. Okay, so since the internet took a shit earlier, it been back up for about 2 hours. Since it took a dump. There we go. Well, what are we doing? Why are we slow? Oh, because that's why we're slowing down. What? Hello? Why? Why are we in neutral? How the hell did we get into neutral? I do not know. Yep. Yep, yep. Oh, it's 80 through here. There we go. We're gonna do 80. Says we still got roughly an hour to go. Gonna go flying by this bus because he probably can't do any more than 65. 65. Yeah. Oh, of course, we're gonna no, we're not getting off up here. It's another one of those stupid places that I hate, where the highway, instead of running right next to each other, they run really far away. I don't know how far back Highline is, but probably pretty far back because we haven't had any lag in a while. Of course, there's been times when somebody is further back and you still have lag, and you have some person that's like you're right on the person's bumper and they're like no lag. Okay, we're still on 15. Hey, how you doing, Wayne? Welcome to the stream. Oops. We're not modding today, so we are playing unmodded, so you don't need any mods to play with us. Well, we're doing a job. We're in the middle of a job right now. I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming for, so. We got about 689 miles to go. I don't know if you can find a job that's fairly close to where we're at. You can join us if you want. We're not running any mods at all. So, if you have an unmodded profile or you're willing to remove the mods from your profile, I don't know, it's up to you. But we're not doing any special stuff this time. I'm in Utah. I don't know where Haiwan is, but he hasn't said anything in a while, so Matter of fact, the last time he said something was like almost an hour ago. Oh, there we go. He's typing in game instead of in chat. Woo! Salt Lake City, Utah. Oops, I'm still doing 80 when I'm supposed to be doing 70. Oops, there we go. We're on 15 still, okay. Weirdest thing is, in this game, is they had me go down further when I didn't need to. I know. Yeah. Oops. Hmm? I don't know, it's up to you. Hey, if you want to join us, you can join us. I'm not going to join another server in the middle of a job, sorry. The only thing that this is a really simple server. It's 100% stock. No mods necessary. Because the reason why I do no mods sometimes is because it makes it easier for others to join, because they don't have to have anything special. Matter of fact, they don't even have to have the same states that I have. Because, matter of fact, the way that our thing is set up, you can do any job you want. You don't have to have all the states. You can have just the stock game if you want, not any DLC at all. Play with us. You can join. You can do any jobs you want. You don't have to follow me around the map. You can just drive anywhere you want, as long as you got the DLC or whatever. Usually the only way we communicate is either via type in game or via the CB. I don't use Discord. We don't do any of that type of stuff. I mean, we can do Discord, but most of the time we don't. So, there's no reason to make it more difficult than it needs to be. Today, at least. I mean, I even have high one some of the time when I am using mods. The only thing he does is he makes sure that the mods that I'm running are still the same ones that I was running last time, and that there isn't any updates or anything for them. I mean, there was a few times where the mod I was running was older version than the one that somebody else was running, so I updated to that, and then we took off and. But I don't run map mods anymore because the sometimes some of the maps are updated a lot, some of them are hardly updated at all, and it's just not worth it anymore. Because most of the time when we had problems, it was because of those map mods. It was mostly the Great Mid-North. I mean, I liked it, but I think sometimes when the Great Mid-North was updated, it was updated when the game was still in open beta, and that is definitely not a time you want to run mods in open beta, because usually when a game is in open beta, it crashes a lot, or can. And basically by running mods during open beta, you're just asking your game to crash more. I mean, I've done it, but it's not worth it. It's just easier to wait until the game is, that version is completely up to date, and then your mods are, well, some of your mods will need to be updated, but not all of them. I don't know. Okay, what we got here? We got a way station that we gotta pull into, of course. Come on, truck. Move it. What? Huh? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I thought I passed. I don't usually join other people's servers most of the time. I mean, I have done it before, but some people just find it easier to join mine. Because a lot of times you have the same problem that we had the last time. One person can't find other person's thing because of the settings they have. If you don't have the exact same settings in the settings area where the other person does, then it's harder to join. If I ever do get around to getting a dedicated server, I probably won't run any mods on that. Or if I do, I'll probably just run like the real companies, real advertisements, and maybe a few others, and that would be it. Nothing that is, whoops, doing 65. I'm doing 80 and a 65. There we go. Great. I wish whoever whoever's keeping up the ground control for Stream Elements better get their butt in gear and get this bullshit fixed. Because it's not me that is the problem, it's them. I've checked everything that they told me to check, and I even uninstalled it and reinstalled it like 3 times, and it still has the same problems. My browser's up to date, my game is up to date, it has nothing to do with the game, but all the stuff that they told me to check is up to date, so there was nothing, there was no problems before the last update. Since they updated it, it's been going white screen and then coming back, and it's like, what the heck? I don't know. Thank you. You got a pretty nice one too. He's got a nice bright green and orange truck. His is if I'm not mistaken, his looked like it might have been a W900 with the triaxle rear. The only bad thing about that is that if you want to run the really long triple section trailers, they won't let you, because one time I was convoying with somebody and they had the triaxle rear on their W900, and it wouldn't let them take the 3-axle triple section trailers because I guess probably too long. So they had to get they just went out and bought this great big trailer, and then they couldn't use it. Okay, I'm going over here to the way station. And whoop, and run into the pole while you're at it. Yep, tons of damage. Man, they got it made. They just get to get off the exit and come right over here. I have to go all the way around it. Yay. Gee, what's the sense of stopping for of coming in here if you're just going? They're not even stopping. They're not even weighing themselves on there. They're just driving over the top of it. Yeah, I know. $500 fine. Because of that pole that I ran into back there. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, let's get back inside the truck. Yep, we are grinding gears. I'll just have to keep my eye on the truck to make sure that when it stalls that I'm not losing too much speed there. Hopefully we won't lose any internet connection again. Earlier today we lost internet connection for a minute or two. We don't need our headlights on anymore. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, so of course we don't need them. I mean, some people do. They run around, they drive around with their headlights on all the time, but I don't. Sometimes they do, but that's because I don't really remember they're on, so I just leave them on. Some people just leave them on because they leave them on. Because they want to. Okay, wipers. Cause now it's raining out, man. It's raining, man. Whew. Yeah, bugs. Okay. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Welcome in. We are on our way to... Ooh, there we go. On our way to Great Falls, Montana. You can do any job you want to do. You don't necessarily have to do the job that we're doing. Because we started down in Arizona. And now we're going up to Montana. Might do one more job after this, I don't know. Probably. Still have 286 miles to go before we have to make that decision, so. I don't know. It's always been one mod that I wanted to be able to do, but the last time I tried it, it didn't work that good. So there was a mod that I used to do. It was an RV mod, but when me and another person tried to do that, then because the reason why I had the RV mod to begin with was I wanted to go around to all of the scenery, all of the little photo areas, but then I didn't see very many of them once I had that one, so I just got rid of the mod and haven't worried about it since then. Because the mod actually used a Freightliner Cascadia as the front of it, and then it looked almost like a regular RV except for that. So it was a little bit bigger than a normal RV, but okay, I was waiting for that white car to see what it was gonna do. So I wanted to get over here. If anybody else in YouTube chat wants to come over, wants to join the game, or if you want to be able to use some of the commands or whatever stuff we got over here, well, there are a few commands that you can use in YouTube chat. You can use the Discord one, there's a few other ones that Nightbot has in YouTube only chat, but because we're using Nightbot for YouTube, we're also using Nightbot for Twitch, and no, we're not using him for Discord, but because actually technically I can have a bot in Discord too, but I choose not to. Because we don't really have the need for one. Because there's only like 10 people in our Discord. And if you want to join the Discord, it's !Discord, and either channel, yeah, I guess either channel, either platform. The only difference is that Nightbot just gives you the link right straight out in YouTube, and in Twitch it's a whisper. Gee, Highwind's way ahead of me for some reason. Either it's way behind, one of the two. I think he's ahead. Whoop. What the heck? Helena, state capital, yep. Helena is the state capital of Montana. You would think it would be Billings, but it isn't. Great. Yeah, I figures. I signaled to come over here, and automatically a car speeds up and goes flying by me, but not fast enough so that I could not have to slam on my brakes not to run into that bus. Who knows? I started at 10 o'clock, or a little after 10 o'clock actually, Eastern Daylight Time today. I was up, had nothing better to do, so we started streaming early. Normally, I start between like 1 and 2 o'clock when I'm streaming, but since we don't have a set schedule, I just started. And so far, we've put on almost 2,900 miles today. Maybe the next time I stream, I might do some more bus jobs, because on my modded profile I have a bus mod that looks similar to that bus back there, except it's got an extra deck. I have the Marco Polo mod from, or Polo, excuse me, from a website called modsats.com. Because if you do just the drivable AI, all you get is a really kind of crappy bus. Because the interior is basically like a picture. It isn't really that great of an interior. And the one that you get from that third-party website, the gauges work, everything, all the gauges work, and you can see that. Well, I guess you can't really walk in the back, but you can see the back seats from the outside of the bus, whatever. Plus, my bus on that profile has 735 horsepower. Don't know why you would need it, but hey. Maybe you got some heavy people on your bus, so that you need that extra power, you know. I mean, I think the biggest load we've had, the heaviest load of people we've had on that bus is like 8,000 pounds. So it's not even really a load. Hey, there's an Amtrak train. But I mean, you got one thing going for the drivable AI bus, and that is that the horn on it is the train horn. But other than that, there's not much else going for it. If anybody wants to download all of the mods that we were using the last time, they are in the description of the stream from about 2 or 3 streams ago. There's a link for the collection of the mods. Oh, okay. Whatever. Okay. I guess they decided they're not gonna do our. I was gonna do another job, but I guess they don't want to do it. So. I mean, I'm not going to bend over backwards to join you and. Oh, we're running out of fuel. Okay. I mean, everybody's welcome to join us in our convoy, but I'm not going to end my convoy just because somebody jumps into chat and says, "Hey, you can join me if you want to." You know. I mean, the idea of streaming is to play games with other people, but it's not the only reason. But hey. Oh, the USBB. That's where we're going. Right there. Right there. USBB. Where the heck? Uh-oh. Truck malfunctioned. There we go. Okay. What the frick? Why are we going all over Tarnation just to go there? When I saw Highwine going this way, I thought he'd gotten off at the wrong exit or something. Where the frick are we going? I'm gonna have to make a trip to the repair shop. After I drop my load here. Whoa! Where the hell is my drop? Mine is... Oh. Okay, I don't know if that's the way you're going, but... Are you backing into that one on the side of the building? You're not gonna make it if that's where you're going. You know, or either that or you're gonna have a hard time. Okay, I gotta... Oops. Damn it, I keep pulling forward. There. I gotta turn around. Whoop. Oh, great. On top of my fuel tank being almost empty, my truck's got 26% damage on top of everything. Okay, well. Whoops. Oh, and if you want your license plate to look as cool as mine, you go to World of Trucks and find it there. I'm gonna get out of his way. Uh-oh, I think your turn. Okay. Uh-oh, he's gonna hit. Okay, somehow he didn't. I don't know how, but... Okay. Oops. Oh, he's got a... Oh, I do have the same trailer. It didn't look like... I never noticed that the toolbox or whatever in... Okay, he's got it, I think, this time. Bug. There. I'm gonna put my parking brake on for right now. Okay, he's got it. I know it's a pain. That third axle can sometimes make it a pain in the neck. I mean, it makes it so you can carry more, but it also makes it harder to steer. Okay, I think you and I are gonna be in that same spot, so you're gonna have to move. Yeah. Oh, my truck just died. Oh, parking brakes on. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Ooh. I'm a little bit too far over. Yeah, see, this is technically cheating, but whatever. I mean, if you had yourself a drone in real life, you could probably do it. If anybody's ever watched a streamer called Trucker Dylan, sometimes he has his drone overhead when he's yeah, sometimes he has his drone overhead um watching. Okay, let's try one more job. I'm gonna do one more before I call it a day. No, I'm not going back down to Arizona. No, I don't want to go to San Antonio, Texas. Ew. Ew, I don't want to go there. Plus, I don't want to do one of those again. I'm just kidding when I say ew, by the way. Pittsburgh, Kansas. Ooh. Haven't been there in a while. Let's see. Do we have... Ooh. Port Angeles, Washington. Yeah, I gotta go to Washington. That's really close. It's under 1,000 miles, so... but first, I got to do something here. I'm going to do it the easy way. Oops. Enter. I'm gonna get towed to the nearest shop. My truck's got a lot of damage, so I shouldn't have driven it the way it was. But okay, I'm at the repair shop. Service. 18% damage. No. We're just gonna take the $131,000 hit, and now we'll just... Okay, now where are we going from here? Okay, where are we from where we were before? Oh, I gotta get some fuel also. I got very little. Okay, looks like I gotta go this way. Oh, discovered a Volvo dealership. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so where is there right down the street, at the end of the street, there is a gas station or a fuel station. I don't know where Haiwan is, but he probably didn't crash into as much stuff as I did. There we go. The only part of my truck that doesn't look right is the covers for the vents in the back. Okay, so let's see, map. Where? Okay, Haiwan's not that far down the street, so. I just got towed because it was easier. It was much easier. Yep. Uh-huh. No, let's, there. I don't know if Haiwan sees me or not. Let's do this. I am completely off to the side and that car can't figure it out. Oh, they're turning. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Let's see. Yep, okay. Oh, why is it? Oh, whatever. Oh. Oh well. I guess the... Oh. Okay, he is close by. Okay. Oh, it's coming up that way. So he's actually ahead of me. I didn't realize where I didn't... Well, because when I got towed, I didn't realize where I was being towed to. Because a lot of times I'll look to see where I'm being towed to, but that time I didn't. Didn't even bother looking. Out of fuel. Okay, well, there's a fuel station at the end of the road of the what do you call it? The area where the repair shop was. Because I just filled up not that long ago. Or actually going... Oh, we're going through this gate up here, okay. Great Falls Terminal. Hey, wow, look at that. Look how fast that gate opens. Ooh. Okay. Montana to Washington. It's a really short job. Okay. Oh, which I know why Wayne stopped talking in chat, because supposedly the okay, didn't know. There we go. I'm just gonna pull over like this. I'm gonna take another step. Too bad they didn't put another solar panel right there on by the roof there. Okay, it looks like he's got his... Nope, not yet. Okay. Don't worry. Oops. The heck? What happened here? You stupid thing. What the heck? That's weird. Okay. Oops. There we go. Yeah, the YouTube stream cut out at about an hour and 22 minutes into the stream. I guess probably when the stream went down, the YouTube chat just said, and the YouTube stream just said nope. So YouTube got an hour and 22 minutes of a stream, and Twitch got the whole stream. Oh well. That must be a military base right there. Whoops. Slow down, truck. Slow down. Oh, not there. Right here. Okay. We're going from Great Falls Cargo to Port Angeles. Going to a place called Lumen Auto. And it looks like we're gonna need our headlights on. Yeah, because it's 9:30 p.m. They don't call them campers, they call them recreational vehicles. RV. Most people call them campers. Technically, you're not camping. Some people might call it glamping, you know, glamorous camping, because you have things that people that do real camping don't have. People that do real camping camp out in maybe like a tent and maybe a sleeping bag on the ground. People that don't know what real camping is go in an RV. So we're going from Montana and going to Washington, which means we're probably going through Idaho. Idaho. You know. We just passed through Helena. Okay. Sorry about that. See, the guys that sleep in their trucks, depending on how built out your truck is, are almost camping. Because some guys have TVs and microwaves and showers and all kinds of stuff in their trucks, and some of them, a lot of people don't. Thing is, the guys that don't usually don't stay in their trucks. They go to a motel. I did it on purpose both times, so you know the sounds almost like a boat horn. I don't know if I'm gonna raid into anybody tonight, but I guess we'll see what happens at the end of the stream. Billings and Butte. Butte, Montana. MT. Not the word MT, the letters MT. Getting on 90. Looks like it, huh? Does it go from 90 to 15? Maybe the, okay. Guess it turns into 15. Or is it still 90? Okay, where's our inspection? Up here. Inspection. I think there's a trailer backing up out here, out in front of our house here. So sometimes truckers back up into our street and turn around and go back down. But it's Sunday, so I don't know why anybody would be backing a trailer up today. because there aren't too many businesses that have anything to do with manufacturing open today. Manufacturing. Okay, well, on Friday, depending on what time the package gets here, there might be a stream on Friday. If not, then there'll be a stream on Sunday. Assuming I don't have anything to do outside, that is. I mowed the lawn yesterday, but man, I don't think I've mowed the lawn in that cool of temperature in quite a while. It was only like 75 Fahrenheit yesterday. When I came in from mowing the lawn, I wasn't even sweating. That's how nice and cool it was. Okay, I got 689 miles to go. Supposedly we're gonna be there probably around 3:30-ish my time. I always add a few minutes to the time that they say because you hardly ever end up there at the exact time they tell you that you're gonna be there. Usually you're either really early or you're kind of late. Of course, if I don't crash into anything, then we might be there a little bit earlier than 3:30. But I don't know. So today started probably closer to 10:15, and get done at somewhere between 3 and 3:30. It's 2:38 my time by my watch. By the computer's clock, it's also the same. Wow, what an amazing feat! Actually have two clocks read the same time. I mean, they don't read the same exact time, but one clock is like 20 seconds slower than the other, but whatever. Oh, it's raining again, of course. Man, it's like the third time it's rained in this game since I started playing earlier. It's also the third job that we've done today, so I guess it has to rain in all three, right? Missoula, Montana. I thought we were out of Montana, I guess not. Oops. I don't know how far we've driven so far in this job, but that is one of the things I like about having the thing reset after every job, but it doesn't do that anymore. Let's see. Yeah, about 5 hours or so. Who knows? Hours. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like when we get to our destination. I might do another one. Who knows? Let's see, right now, yeah, it'll probably be 8:30, around 8:30 Haiwan's time, but we'll see how he's doing once we get there. I don't know. Where is it? Way station is over here. Okay. What a weird place to put a way station. I think I went too far. Yeah, I went way too far. There. 50,000 pounds? Oh. No, we're not going to get our truck reweighed. Okay, don't need our wipers on anymore. Not raining anymore. Oh, it's 65 through here. There we go. Okay, we are on 90. Of course, most of the weight of our load is the trailer, so the two trailers combined probably weigh, lucky if they weigh 20,000 pounds. Without the heavy duty trailer underneath them. Of course, that's also like tongue weight too, not between the truck and the tongue weight of the trailer, because you get weighed right where the trailer meets the truck, right under the fifth wheel, or the saddle as they call it in SnowRunner. They call it a saddle. You don't sit on it, so why would you call it a saddle? I guess if you want grease all over your ass, you can sit on it. You can be super duper greasy. Greasy, greasy, greasy. Just don't sit bare-assed on it, okay? Wow, I got about 500 miles to go. There's a fuel station, which we don't need. I think Haiwan stopped and got fuel before he got on the highway. At least I hope so. Gordling. Okay. Well, that's good. If there's anybody who makes sure they have fuel, it's usually Haiwan. I'm usually the one that runs out of fuel, not him. So, I mean, hey, I'm the person who pushes the truck, the fuel in the truck to the very end most of the time. And then there's times where I wait until there's like 90 gallons left and then I get fuel. But there has been times where somebody's been getting fuel and I pull up next to them and I top off my tank. I mean, hey, can never have too much fuel, right? Because I mean, if you're not driving your truck, even great. Okay, so everybody. Okay, so the guy in front of me is from Idaho. The thing that doesn't make any sense is if you're empty, why are you pulling in here? If you're not parking for the night, why bother pulling in here? Whoa! Come on, guy, get on. Or if you're coming over, come on over. Oh, he's getting off, okay. Okay, we are just passing through Spokane, Washington. So we have left the state of Idaho. Of Idaho. Equus power. Okay. Colfax. Excuse me. You know what? I think may keep trying this time frame when I do stream between 10 and 3 instead of starting at 3 o'clock. Maybe end at 3 o'clock instead. I don't know. We'll see. Because 10 and 3 is 5 hours. We've had between 2 and 4 people watching at any given time. Oops. My lips are kind of dry right now. Gee, still got almost 400 miles to go. Wow. Well, it did say they were going to be there about 3:30ish, so it's not even 3 o'clock yet. Oh, somebody on the other side is not having a very good day. When a fire truck and a police car are involved in your day, that is not a good day. Police car and a fire truck. If you go by sound, the sound of the truck, it sounds like we're flying. But if you go by what you see as you're driving by it, it looks like you're going really slow. Because the truck sounds like we're going faster than we are. I mean, the truck is sitting at about probably about 1250 RPMs, so maybe it doesn't sound as fast, I don't know, but whatever. Yeah, they're trying to make sure that there's a cop car next to me so that they can nail my ass for speeding. Well, guess what? It ain't gonna happen. The heck? Jeez. What do you need a helicopter overhead for a speeding ticket? Or whatever the heck that is. The reason why they have two cop cars parked, one in front and one in back. Didn't look like an accident. Are we getting pulled in? Nope, it's one of those picture taking places. We don't need to look at the scenery. You can see more scenery as you're driving than you can when just park there. Okay. I'm kind of in the middle of the lanes. And these guys are obviously not long haul truckers because they don't have a sleeper. These guys do fairly short runs. Oh, we're coming into, or we will be soon, coming into Yakima. There's the sign for the exit, and there's the exit for Yakima right there. Ellensburg. Wenatchee. Okay. Watch for wildlife. Okay, well. Wildlife should be watching for me. Because I'll probably do more damage to the wildlife than it'll do to me. Of course, I guess it depends on what you hit. Okay, I'm gonna get over here because there's a really good chance that we're gonna be pulled in. Yep. Why can't there be two scales in this one? There's enough room for two. Food products only. Well, we are hauling RVs. We only have 248 more miles to go. Yeah. You idiot. God. I was pulling over there to get away from him. And he pulls over there to piss me off. See, this guy gets out of my way. $219 miles to go. Driving all over Washington State. At least we're not going to Bellingham. Going to Port Angeles, which is almost as bad. Port Angeles is pretty close to Bellingham, if I'm not mistaken. Less than 200 miles to go. Up near Bellevue, Washington. Getting on to the 405. Huh? That's a 405 South? So it looks like it said. It looks like it said 405 South. So basically we went way up and then now we're going back down. Yep, we're going south. Going towards Portland, Oregon. Gonna be getting on 5, it looks like. Yep, 5 south. Sorry. Okay. Huh? Oh, inspection again? Okay, going in here to get another inspection done. Let's see. Oops. Okay, we didn't go back. Didn't go by it. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. He's actually not that far behind me. We're going south again. Again. The monkey. Okay. Speeding ticket back there. State capital, okay. If I'm not mistaken, it said the Port of Olympia. Aberdeen, Port Angeles. Okay, so we are fairly close. For too long we should be. Under 100 miles to go. Gee, we're up in Washington and it isn't raining. Now we're going north. Jeez. God. Seems like we're just driving around in circles. We got on 101 to go north again. We got on 405 south, and then we got on, I think, 5 south, and now we're on 101 north. It's like, huh? Okay, so we went from Great Falls, Montana. Okay, it's 55 through here. Gee, did we do something wrong or something? I mean, seems like it because it seems like every time you get close to something, you see a cop. There was a cop back there, probably the radar gun, and the other, there's another cop going that direction. Getting ready to nail me for speeding or whatever. Now it's 45 through here. Must be getting ready, getting really close to a traffic light. Because it seems like every time you get close to a traffic light, it gets slower and slower and slower. Wow, we've made like $3 million today so far. I don't know. Okay, we're doing 45 and a 55 now. There we go. There you go. Now it's 45 again. Make up my mind. Los Angeles is 19 miles away, so yeah, we're doing pretty good. Okay, Port Angeles. Oh, we don't need those. It's about 5 after 10 in the morning. In game, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Yeah. Oh man. What the heck happened up there? I think we're not going straight. Oh, a truck tipped over. I think, yeah, this is where we drop off. Where the heck are we delivering this thing to? I think. Yep, that's exactly where we're delivering it to. And we're not going to make that turn because that post is there. Oh wow, just about what I thought. If you get the same parking spot that I got, be a piece of cake. Oh, hold on. I was starting to get a little crooked. But I mean, still, it's a piece of cake compared to some of the other ones that we've done. So I can get out of his way. Oops. Yeah, you should have come in where it said service. Whoops. Oops. I'm gonna park on the sidewalk. I don't much care. The heck? Why is it? Oh, geez. I screwed that up. What the heck? There's... Okay, whatever. Oop, hold on. What the hell? It is trying to pull itself off there, but... That's so nice. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not gonna do any more today, so we'll just call it right here. Um, Hope everybody had fun, and probably do some streaming on Tuesday. But like I said, no, there is no schedule that's set, so just keep an eye out for the next stream, and I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Have fun, and play the game the way you're supposed to. It's not a race, so have a good one, everybody. See you in the next one.